Sunday night and we're trying to have some relaxation time before work tomorrow. We decided to play one of our all-time favorites, which is You Don't Know Jack. And so for those of you who have never played this, it is a great party game slash couples game slash roommates game. It's pretty funny.
And to those of you who are at PlayStation Experience, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about everything.
All of the announcements and everything.
Relax into Downward Dog.
Oh, what's wrong?
I love this game. It's so funny. The jokes.
No, I had a burrito for lunch and I'm feeling.
It's a little loud.
Honey, this is Sweet Relief Yoga Studio.
I think we're both
We don't
loud,
hold
but I'll turn it
anything
down a little
back.
bit.
Now, swing your foot into Warrior 2.
Whoa.
Okay,
Did
so
she
we turn
just-
down the TV a little bit
And
and
that's
we will
okay.
talk a little less as well.
Does that answer your question?
Hi, I'm Carol Cutter, and here at Sweet Relief Yoga Studio, we believe letting go leads to true health. Hold on, I'm gagging. True health. True health is what I was going to say.
Come on down to Barbecue Street all week for some great deals on food and fixings. Mondays it's 25% off
We're on,
Buffalo
yeah.
Blasted Chicken
Ready?
wings.
Mhm.
Tuesdays.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and if one more person adjusts the thermostat in here without my permission, I will destroy everything they have ever loved. Got that?
I feel that, Jack. I feel that.
Okay, I want you two to shake hands. Harder. Harder. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Is it a dog? Just answer yes or no to the various photos based on whether or not you think it's a dog or not. Then you'll win the game. How fun is that? Very.
So much fun.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. And so it begins. First, high fructose fun syrup. Which of these food products does not contain corn syrup?
Nothing.
Kellogg's
Everything
Corn
contains
Pop
corn
cereal,
syrup.
Rock's Candy Corn, State Fair Classic Corn Dogs, or Cracker Jack Caramel Coated Popcorn and Peanuts. Player one, what were you thinking there?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
Sorry, but most frozen corn dogs have corn syrup in them too.
Oh,
Makes
crap.
them fattening, which is a huge selling
You got
point
the wrong
amongst
answer of the
frozen corn
game.
dog eaters.
I did? No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought it was a dog thing.
The sweetness in Kellogg's Corn Pops comes merely from
Oh,
sugar and
it wasn't
the
that.
love they put in.
Apparently
I like
not.
foods with as much corn as
I
possible.
protest.
That's
I
why
call
I'm going
shenanigans,
to
'cause that
announce
should have been the
my
wrong
new
answer of the
product,
game.
Cookie Masterson's genetically modified
Oh.
corn-covered corn nubbins. Well, I mean,
If you guys hear bubbling in the background, it's because we're brewing coffee.
Corn and corn nuts go so well
Can
together.
never have too much caffeine.
Get some
Yes.
today. Here's one for you. Fly me to the Clune. And this this or that is hurtling through the cosmos. Player two. I
Yeah.
gotta get you back in the game. Take a ride at this
Yeah.
this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 titles.
I didn't know that they were
Each
talking
one you
about
tell me if
frozen
it's
corn
a
dogs.
scientific publication by Galileo Galilei or a George Clooney movie.
Galilei.
If it's Galileo, press the square button. If it's Clooney, press the circle button.
This should be
Player one.
interesting.
Try to lock in your answer before player two, because if player two
Sounds
gets
hard.
it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. We good? Here we go.
We're good.
Solaris. Gravity. The Starry Messenger. The Assayer. From Dusk Till Dawn. Discourse on Floating Bodies. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. On the
Wasn't
Clooney
too
scale,
bad.
this would have been
That
a
wasn't
runner
too bad.
hit.
But I do notice that the mobile is a little slow.
Yeah, I wish they would give an option for you to
You know,
use a real
sometimes when I
controller.
look
Yeah.
up in the night sky into the deep expanse of space, I can't help but wonder, why wasn't Monuments Men a better movie? Just one of the mysteries of the
You know, it
universe,
could
I
be
suppose.
Monuments Men was a good movie. You just can't understand the artistic integrity of it.
How about, you know what they say about the size of a man's fret? Considering the respective sizes of their instruments, which of these male musicians is the least likely to be accused of compensating for something? A clarinet player, a piccolo player, an oboe player, or a bassoon player?
I don't remember the sizes.
Haha.
Player one.
Apparently not.
No.
That's big, actually,
Player
right?
two.
Nobo's pretty
The
big, yeah.
piccolo is actually a half-sized flute and the smallest of these instruments. So the piccolo player seems the least likely to be compensating for the size of their other instrument. And as long as
I
I've
still
already
can't help
gone
but
through the
think
trouble of
Dragon Ball
setting up
Z
this
when they
premise,
say
I would
piccolo.
just like you to know, I play a kazoo.
It's like, that's an instrument? I'm not very musically inclined, so...
That's okay.
Coming up next, Alt-Shift Medicine.
There you go.
I've been getting into Eastern medicine lately because I hate taking
Eastern
lots of
medicine?
pills, but
I don't know
this is
shit
kinda
about
weird.
Eastern medicine.
My specialist gave me a fortune
Oh,
cookie.
because it's alt. Yeah, yeah.
Not that I'm complaining. I love cookies. Let's see what my fortune says.
Who doesn't love
Prescription.
cookies?
1 cookie AC. Now weird. It's a prescription. I'm not great with medical abbreviations though. When was I supposed to eat my cookie? First thing in the morning, before a meal, after a meal, or at bedtime?
I don't even know that.
Player one, watch the time.
I don't know,
one.
yes.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Player 2. AC is a common medical abbreviation used on prescriptions and means before meal.
You know what? I was thinking about it in Spanish. AC could stand for antes de comida, and that's why I said before meal. Because I figured it was Latin. Or antes de comer.
Oh.
It's
Learn
time
your
for
Spanish, kids.
Until the
Pay
closing
attention to
credits
Spanish
do us
class.
part. If it followed the processional order of a traditional Christian wedding, what movie would probably have come out immediately after Bridesmaids, assuming the maid of honor is a bridesmaid? A raunchy comedy called Groomsmen?
Shit.
A gross-out
Keep
comedy
asking these
called
questions, I have no
Ringbearer,
idea.
A racy comedy called Father of the Bride, or an R-rated comedy called The Bride?
What? Oh man, not
You've been
cool.
screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer.
Not cool. Her.
Well played, Screw Player 2. You want even more cash? You mean to tell me neither one of you players thought to pick
it didn't.
this?
No, it's
In a
because we had 4
Christian
seconds
wedding, the
left.
bridesmaids
Yeah.
come out, including the maid of honor last.
I would've
Then
gotten
the
it
ring bearer
wrong,
immediately
actually.
follows, then the flower girl, then the bride. The best part of the ring bearer movie is when the ring bearer comes down the aisle and steps in a huge crap left by Melissa McCarthy. That's the end of round 1. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, the wrong answer of the game is still out there
I don't
waiting
see
for
how
you.
that
Let's
was
get back to the
the
action.
Corn dog one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a good look at Animation Dumb-ination. Which member of the Griffin family from Family Guy most likely got a recent APGAR score? Stewie, Peter, Brian, or Meg? Player 1. The APGAR scale is a detailed test used to assess the overall health of newborn babies, something that Stewie Griffin, a baby, experienced the most recently. and based on the shape of his head, you should have gotten.
I was too fast. I was like, I know the answer to this one.
I knew
No,
you would
Avatar
be
stores
kind
are
of
for
jumping on
humans,
that.
not dogs. But you know what is for
What,
humans?
bitches?
Is it a dog
That's kind of.
game? The newest
Suck it.
Christmas party
Suck
game
it.
from the people who brought you Which One is the Spoon and How Many Fingers.
That's a
Are
lot
There?
less direct than the
Today's
previous
answer to the
one.
game brings you an extra
Like, assuming you've seen
$1,000
Family Guy.
surprise.
Right?
True.
I guess like hot dog is a little too lowbrow for this one.
You're
And on
just
its
you're just
way,
hating
keep
because I
your
got the
hellos to
point.
yourself. Which one of these pop stars is giving a polite Tibetan greeting? Miley Cyrus sticking out her tongue, Justin Bieber flipping the bird,
I'm pretty
Britney
sure it's
Spears
not flashing
the
her crotch.
or Lady Gaga wearing meat.
Wearing meat.
Player 1, players 1 and 2. In Tibet, some people
Yep.
stick out their tongue as a greeting to show you they don't have a black tongue. If they did, it would mean they are the reincarnation of a cruel 9th century king.
Is that true?
Anyone
I don't
would ever
know.
suspect Miley Cyrus of being the reincarnation of a cruel 9th century king. Everybody knows she's the reincarnation of Hannah Montana.
I would love to see Justin Bieber flipping the bird into bed.
And now, trivia and stuff. Where might the CEO of Linens and Things go to shop for the materials needed to make all the store's linen and things? Flax plants and things, agave seeds and things, sheep wool and things, or silkworms and things? Player 1. Looks like your store could use some shearing.
Oh, they don't
Player
use sheep
2.
wool?
Not
Linen
for
is made from
women.
the fiber of the flax plant, and things
Oh.
are made from other things, presumably. So this might be where the CEO goes to shop.
The linens
Would
and
probably
things
make somebody else do
by
the shopping
our
for
old
him. I mean,
place.
this is a
and that
guy who was too
business.
lazy to finish
Oh, yeah.
spelling the word
Wait,
and.
never mind. That wasn't the linens and things.
They all kind of blend together.
Yeah,
after a while.
I don't even remember what it was.
Say hello to Low Spirits. As some of you may know, our studio is haunted by a ghost named Dennis. Well, I'm proud to announce that today I
Dennis
promoted
Quaid?
Dennis to be a writer.
Dennis the Menace.
It's great because not only is Dennis hilarious, I found out that I'm not legally required to
Dude,
pay a
our gap
ghost,
is
which reminds me,
so
Kyle,
far
you're
apart.
fired. Again?
I
But
was
you
gonna
already
comment
fired
on
me,
that,
hired
but
me
I figured
twice
it'd
this
be in
week.
4
Yeah, you're
takes.
fired again. So Dennis, let's get you a desk and figure out how to get you in the credits at the end of the game. How should the end credits read if Dennis the Ghost ghostwrites for our former writer, Kyle Mortensen? Written by Dennis the Ghost, written by Dennis the Ghost and Kyle Mortensen, written by Kyle Mortensen, or written by Anonymous. Players 1 and 2. A
That's the whole point of
ghostwriter is employed to
ghostwriting,
write
right?
for someone
Yeah.
but does it under their employer's name. So get ready for a lot more questions about rattling chains and moaning and unfinished business, trapping oneself in this mortal realm, blah blah blah.
Ooh, I also have some ideas for questions about Breaking Bad. Ooh.
No good. Open wide for flash 'em if you got 'em. What would you expect to see in a spring break video called Girls Gone Call of the Wild? Girls exposing themselves as they harpoon a whale, girls lifting their shirts as they fight in the Spanish Revolution, girls flashing their breasts as they pan for Klondike Gold, or naked girls committing cannibalism in the Andes. Player 1, watch the clock. Player 1. Hate to
I don't
disappoint
know.
you, but wait.
Call of the
no,
Wild
don't.
takes place in the
Player
Klondike.
2. The novel Call of the Wild follows a sled dog and his owners during the Klondike Gold Rush. But there is no nudity in the actual book Call of the Wild unless you count the doodles I made in the margins.
Alright, here's where I can potentially catch up a little bit.
Brace yourself.
Here we go.
Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? No, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. Don't forget my advice. When it comes to do's and don'ts, let's focus on the don'ts.
Oh my god. Damn it! Ah!
Don't fear the Reaper.
Oh, I told you mine has crazy delay.
Oh,
Finally.
yeah! Yeah!
Oh, shit.
I don't think I did it.
How much is each one worth? $2 grand?
Yeah. Not even
Player
close.
2! Man, player 2, that was a close call. Why don't you call someone who cares and
At
tell
least
them?
I'm not a negative.
That's true. Okay. So on that first one, you know how it says, don't get mad?
Yeah.
I was thinking of the trash bag. Oh, the trash bag jingle. Don't get mad, get glad.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then then it showed get even, and a few things passed, and I'm like, oh shit, because the actual saying is don't get mad, get even.
Alright, we'll do one more episode.
Yes.
Hi, I'm
One
Cookie
more
Master
episode
Sid,
for your
and if you
viewing
don't believe
pleasure.
in mermaids, then what is this right here? Huh? Well, look at this. We've got two of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Everybody's got their screws.
Don't mock me.
If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
The 24-hour Wicker Store. Because there's no telling when you'll need a wicker fix.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash.
Okay.
Okay, no turning back.
Come on.
First question, let's talk about sext. Which of these sext messages would a sexting sexton be most likely to send to his significant other? This church graveyard is making me so horny right now. I'm wearing my construction hat and nothing else. My penis is starting to look like a skyscraper. Players 1 and 2. A sexton is a church official responsible for maintaining the church property and performing related duties, such as digging graves. Yeah,
You actually
he
knew
likes
that?
to do it in the rectory.
I don't think you knew that.
I
I knew
Thanks for the
it.
confidence. Thanks for the confidence.
Try this on
I just had to
size.
think about
Sure,
it.
the Vice Lords are dangerous, but can they dance? And you just wandered into dis or dat territory. Player 1. Your score is the worst, so you're gonna play this bad boy. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a gang listed on the FBI's National
What?
Gang Threat Assessment or a boy band. If it's a
Oh,
gang,
God.
press the square button. If it's a boy band, press the circle button. Player 2. Choose your
I hope it's
answer
easy,
before
like
player
something
one.
like
If player one
Backstreet
gets it
Boys or
wrong
something
and you
like
get it
that.
right, that cash is yours. All right, let's get started. Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
10 Mile Boys. B-Boys. Pop It Off Boys. Boyzone. Hot Boys. Star Boys. You did pretty
I have
badly
no
there.
idea. Starboy sounds like it could be a band.
What? I thought I got at least
Sick
2
of boy bands
steals.
getting all the attention over girl groups. I mean, what's NSYNC got that One Direction doesn't? Those girls are talented and attractive.
That's
Next up, just trolling. Why were the 3 billy goats gruff so gruff? It's not easy being a baby goat. It's not easy being a lady goat. It's not easy being a boy goat. Or it's not easy being a castrated.
Let's see if
Player
you know this
2,
one.
you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's how you screw player 1.
Now I have
Want a
to
little more
guess.
money? Player 1. A billy goat is a male goat.
Yeah.
It's not easy, especially
Lucky
since
guess.
I knew that, but I didn't know if they specifically called that if it was castrated.
Up next, over easy in 60 seconds. So recently, I've switched over to only eating cage-free eggs. I was just feeling so guilty about eating eggs from an animal that wasn't allowed the simple luxury of moving around a few inches in a hot, crowded barn all day. In fact, I've been thinking I should extend my cage-free policy to other things in my life, like movies. So tell me, if I only wanted to consume Nicolas Cage-free movies, what film would it be okay
He's
for
in
me to
everything.
watch? Adaptation, Kick-Ass, The Expendables 2, or The Wicker Man? Player 1. Nick Cage was an adaptation, Kick-Ass, and The Wicker Man, but The Expendables 2 is
Oh,
Nicolas Cage, making it fun.
We both messed up on this one.
Oh.
I just straight up guessed the wrong
Nicolas
answer.
Cage-free is the moral thing to do, but I'm gonna have to find
Which one
some
did
way
you
to
guess?
supplement my life with all the
Adaptation.
random screaming I'm
Oh.
missing. Player 2?
Yeah.
Could be worse.
You're talking about the wrong answer of the game, right?
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
The Wicker Man. Fuck.
Here's one I like to call Kangaroo Peanut Albert Einstein.
Oh,
or
this one's
Uranus.
hard.
Seen on the cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. Kangaroo Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Players 1 and 2. While many celebrities and world leaders grace the cover
Yeah, I
of
was
the
pretty
iconic
sure it was
album cover,
Albert.
Einstein can barely be seen over John's right shoulder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Albert
Yeah.
Einstein.
To be fair, if you squint,
Pretty sure it wasn't
looks
Uranus.
like a kangaroo.
I think I thought that there could have been a
That's the end
kangaroo,
of the thrilling
but
first round. Keep in mind,
Ah,
all
you're
prizes are
beating me.
doubled in round 2.
Yes.
And don't forget about your screws. We don't want them getting rusty. Why not try Buzzkill Feed? What would be included in a BuzzFeed article? 12 people who are totally named Buzz. A gif of the first person to walk on the moon, a gif of the second person to walk on the moon, a gif of the third person to walk on the moon, or a gif of the last person to walk on the moon. Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Buzz Aldrin was the second person to walk on the moon after Neil Armstrong.
Come on, I know space stuff.
You also might find him in the BuzzFeed article, 15 people who wanted to murder Neil Armstrong.
And then the third guy never walked on the moon.
Right.
He was in the command castle. Waiting for them to return.
no, they're talking about people who walked on the moon, period.
Oh.
Not on that specific mission.
I call this one.
But he was the
When
second
you wish
person
upon
to
a
ever
dead
touch
shriveled
the moon.
hand. Suppose instead of wishing on a star, Geppetto made a wish using the monkey's paw from the famous short story. What might happen to Pinocchio? He'd come to life for 24 hours, then revert back to a puppet. He'd come to life, then Geppetto would get 6
What is
more
monkey's
wishes.
paw?
He'd come to life, but there would be terrible
I think I've heard it
consequences, or he
before,
would not come to
but-
life at all. Player 1. You're about to revert back to a very poor person. Player 2.
Screw you.
In the short story The Monkey's Paw, a couple is given a magical monkey's paw that grants wishes, but every wish comes at a terrible price. That's why I never trust monkeys.
Hey, you're not
with
negative
wishes.
anymore.
If I ever hire a monkey, he gets to dress up in a tuxedo, play the cymbals, and eat bugs out of my hair. That's it.
Follow me down to the sea.
May I introduce Let's Get Ready to Crumble.
Cookie fortune, cookie fortune, cookie fortune, cookie message.
Okay, for this next question. Oh, great, the lights went out. We could be here for a while. Luckily, I always keep a flashlight, bottled water, and a giant bag of fortune cookies. Okay, let's see what she says. It's better to have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Yeah, obviously. But for which of these characters is this advice too late? A Clockwork Orange's Alex, The Catcher in the Rye's Holden, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest's McMurphy, or A Streetcar Named Desire's Blanche? Players 1 and 2. At the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, McMurphy is lobotomized before being mercifully suffocated by the chief. Spoiler alert for a 1975
Yeah,
movie.
I remember this movie. I had to watch it in English class.
I've never seen it.
You read the book?
No.
It's kind of
I'm right behind you, Bob.
I feel like it's what sparked the whole debate over the validity of mental institutions. Because this guy was like completely normal, and he got lobotomized.
Here we have Wile E. Conspiracy. Suppose Wile E. Coyote is chasing Roadrunner around the Texas School Book Depository building. If he falls out the window from where Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly shot John F. Kennedy, what will you hear? 3 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thud.
I don't remember how many floors up it
Falling
was.
sound, then a crash. 5 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thud. Or 6 floors worth of a falling sound, then a kerplunk.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Player 2. I think you know it's coming. Player 1. Allow me. The totally accurate and untainted Warren Report claimed that Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository building. Of course, witnesses claim they saw a completely different coyote fall off the grassy knoll down the street, and the Warren Report still stands by the ridiculous single anvil theory.
There's a lot of controversy surrounding that.
There is. Like Daria gave a presentation on it in Beavis and Butthead.
Bucker up for cinephile dysfunction. Let's say some old guy pops a Viagra and then sits down to watch an insanely long porno. According to the official Viagra website, at what point should he immediately call a doctor if he still has an erection? The 2-hour mark of Dong with the Wind, the 4-hour mark of Dr. Javaggio, the 6-hour...
Javaggio.
The official Viagra website states that if you have an
Hobbit,
erection
the
that lasts
masturbation
over
of
4
Smaug.
hours, you should call a doctor immediately. Hey,
I like the
it's
masturbation
clear
of
that the old guy
Snail.
question isn't me,
I just
right?
said that.
It's some other person. Yeah, it's just totally not me.
I like Dr.
And that's why it's
Javaggio,
funny
though.
because
You know what's funny is
the
that
person
these
who
porno
doesn't
titles
resemble
probably do
me
exist.
At all. That's good. That's good writing.
It's probably like a Dr. Javaggio too.
Step right up to the jack attack when you see... Oh, do you need to be somewhere? My mistake. Here's your clue. Oh, hey, did I ever mention I killed my own brother? Sometimes brothers just don't get along. Good luck.
Come on, come on. Ah! My phone's lagging this time. Clearly don't know this one. Oh crap, I missed it. I should have known this too.
You should have known it.
Oh wait. Wasn't? I have no idea what this one's supposed to reference. What's that a reference to?
Egyptian mythology. The mother Set.
Wow.
Here too has it.
I came from behind.
I know, you did.
Player one who's boss. Yep, me. I'm the one who gets to say, "You don't know Jack."
Alright everyone, thanks for enjoying this short little stream with us. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the game. It's pretty funny and overall a great game.
You have dreams.
We'll upload this to YouTube shortly. If you like what we're filming, please drop a like or leave us comments on any suggestions you might have for us to do next. And also please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can better provide content in the future.
Thank you.
Here's a free dreamsicle.